What's up guys, nethervvoid back with more DungeCraft for you, Tekkit DGA mod pack. And last time we left off, we just got done building this huge monstrosity of a low pressure boiler here that was supposed to run the main part of my power system. And it still will. We're just going to make some changes to it. I won't tell you what those are. You can probably, maybe you could guess, but I doubt it. Well, maybe you can. I don't know, that'd be kind of cool. Leave in the comments how you think I'm going to change this to actually make it work. So the reason we're not using it is it consumes a just insane amount of peat. I think it takes like, somebody was saying like 2 or 3 chests of peat or something just to get it going, or 4 chests or something just to get it heated up to be up to speed. It's actually, these boilers become more efficient as they warm up. So obviously I'm not going to sink 4 or 5 chests into getting this thing started. That'd be stupid. So I've got an alternate plan for that thing right there. So for now, we just had to use this makeshift lava system, which isn't bad. It's pumping it out of the nether. That's just kind of boring though, but we will get back to this project in a little bit. We're going to get to that point in a second. So you can see I've got this redstone energy cell flower going. I created 2 more off camera, and I'm just going to be using portable power for the time being. I'll disconnect one of those and use it where I need it. So the next thing I really wanted to work on was I want to get a quarry going. I'm tired of going down and mining just to get freaking iron and stuff because I keep running out. As you can see, I'm still running out. I only have that stack and a half after doing quite a lot of mining. So I'm going to need to make a quarry. Now I didn't want to do that until I had a better storage system here. And I wanted to use Applied Energistics. They have a really cool storage system, but that is not in the DGA mod pack because we are still on 1.47, I believe. And Applied Energistics was not even out then, I don't think. If it is, it doesn't matter, it's not in the pack. So we are indeed going to use iron chests, diamond chests for our storage system. Not the greatest thing. Well, it's a good system. It's not bad. It's just I really wanted to use the Applied Energistics storage system. So with that said, this over here is supposed to be my sorting area, right? This is going to house my sorting system. So in order to do that, I'm going to have to move all this Railcraft stuff. So what I decided to do is make a Railcraft room. Now this was going to be it, but instead what this is going to be is my transport room to different areas of my world here. This is the original setup I went with, these Zycraft blocks. It looks hideous in my opinion. I like this view a little bit better. It's more realistic. It just looks cooler. It's not as hard on the eyes. So I'm right in the middle of converting it because I ran out of basalt. It's not going to be an issue because later we're going to plop that quarry down on a volcano and get all the basalt we'll ever need. So Railcraft station, this will be the first one it hooks up to. We're going to need to build rails and stuff, obviously. This is going to be a track that's powered. You just hit the button and it sends you over to the Railcraft room. So what's cool is we're going to have bridges all across this area because remember, we built in the sky on these a bunch of these. They're not called plateaus. They're called mesas. All these mesas, basically. So we're going to come across here in our thing and come right into the Railcraft station. This is going to be the Railcraft room. Now, if you watch Season 3, this should look very familiar to you, this setup I have with the glass dome train station, basically. I am reusing a couple of ideas from last season just because I really liked them and I didn't feel like I got to use them that much. So this is going to be the Railcraft room. I'm going to be putting the roller right here, the rolling machine right there. And so to power this sucker, I created 2 more tesseracts. Well, the frames. So you can see I've been busy at work off camera. 2 unattuned tesseracts. Now what we're going to do, you've already seen me use it for liquid. We're going to use the power tesseract to transport my power from my main system over to that Railcraft station. Okay, energy tesseract. So I've already got the unattuned. I just need electrum, silver, lead, and then 2 conductance coils. So let's get that. Let's get work on that. I think it's, nope, that's transmission. What? Yeah, okay, electrum. Oh, we don't have a thing for that. That's right. So let's make a couple of these bad boys, and then I think we just need to do this. I think I can remember this off the top of my head. Silver? Yes, cool. Boom. Let's just do it like that. I want to say lead, because this is an energy tesseract, but I don't know. Yes, I'm right. I'm correct. These work almost exactly the same as the liquid ones, except they do energy. They have, you know, you set what you want it to be, etc., etc. Now, I'm going to have to put it down here somewhere because the main energy unit is right here, right? That's the main redstone energy cell. These other ones are just for portable power. I could eventually hook all of them up, but for now I'm not going to. So where am I going to put that? I could put that, well, that won't be running off the cell. I could just connect it right here with the conduit. It's a little dirty, but that's okay. I could connect it right here. Yeah, actually that is awesome. So let's connect it right there. Let's call this obviously number 1. We'll call it main power. Maybe if I could spell, we'll call it main power. Okay, so now I got main power, and we're going to say send only, right? This is a send only, disable any redstone signaling, so we should be good to go. Now, the one thing to know about Tesseracts is they were nerfed, well, quite a long time ago, actually, probably about 4 to 6 months ago now. They used to be, I think, free energy transfer. Now you lose 25% of your energy upon transfer. So it's not the greatest solution for like large projects. Oh, you know what? Let's go get that. Let's go get this rolling machine too. We are not doing a large project, so it doesn't really matter too much. We're only using it for a couple of different things. Really for that rolling machine, and I should probably get this now. But that's going to fill up my inventory. Let's see. Oops. No. Oh, it did it anyway. Okay, so we'll just grab that now. I think I can... Yeah, okay. Good. We're good. So I'm only really going to be running this rolling machine over there. There might be a couple other things I use, but in general, it's going to be pretty much almost zero energy used. So this is a great application for this energy tesseract. Another place that would be good, I mean, I could use it on the peat farm and stuff to draw power off my main system, but I'm already generating peat, and I kind of feel like it's kind of neat that that is a perpetual energy system based on the peat is renewable. Peat comes in and fires the peat engine, which drives the farm to create more peat. I just think it's awesome, so I like it. I'm going to keep it that way. Maybe that, no, the rolling machine could maybe be right where we get off. We're going to get out, we're going to disembark right there. So the machine I use the most should probably be right here. So we're going to go with putting it there, and then that means what I want to do is put the tesseract right here. Well, I want it underground. I want it to be like this. Let's see. Actually, oh, that's right. We only have one space here. Because I want to be able to turn this thing on and off. I could put it there, but then I have to draw more power lines down if I want to use it. Let's just do that. The power lines will be underneath, except for this one, which is going to be right here. This way I can turn it on and off. Remember, it'll draw power until you tell it, hey, don't do that. So now it's going to supply energy, but I'm going to turn it off. Let's see if it was working before. Nope, because I haven't set it up yet. So system number 1, main power system. We're going to use that. Check. Okay, now we're hooked up. So we're going to turn that off, and we're going to say receive only. We don't need to send. So now, when I flip this, we should get power. We are not. So what's going on here, dude? Oh, I didn't set the other one up. It should look like this when it's hooked up. Receive only. Check mark. That's what I think it's because I didn't hit the check mark. So let's turn this off because it will drain power while it's not doing anything. Let's go see if this is not hooked up. I probably didn't push like check, like that's what I want. Yeah, see, this isn't hooked up. There we go. Now it is. That doesn't really matter, but I'm just doing it as a precaution. Let's go make sure we got power over here, then we're done with that. It should have none, and now when I flick it to say receive, it should actually get power. Yes, so it's working. Again, it's at 25% degradation of the efficiency there, so it's actually using a lot more power than it was before. But that's fine, as long as I can don't have to do anything trick. It's fine. We're getting power teleportation, so we're sweet. Okay, but for this piece, I'm just gonna put them. Actually, could put it right here. I have one over there already, but we'll use that at some other time. All right, so we're set up with that. Now what I want to do is create some tracks because I need to make some tracks for this whole system here. And there's going to be a bunch more stuff, so that's why I need to hurry up and get this track thing set up. That's why I also was kind of a secondary thing with the whole Railcraft room and all that. I thought, wow, this is going to be a great time to set all this up. So hold on a second, I got to do something. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back, and let's talk about some rails like I was saying here. We're going to need, and I probably don't have all the stuff I'm going to need, but I just want to make regular rails, so I think I need iron for that. Rails. But, you know what? I bet you I can use steel and I get more out of it. See, iron. I thought you could use steel and get more. Ooh, I can use, bronze. Oh, but that's tin and copper. That's not bad. See, if I use steel, I get 16, which is just 1 ingot anyway. Maybe I should cook up some steel real fast. Now, I'm going to use bronze, I think, because I have tons of tin and copper. So let's get some of that. In fact, a whole stack of it would be fine. We're not going to need as much of this, though. Right? It's 3 copper to 1 tin. So let's make some of that. Let's get some wood, that's what she said. We have some on us anyway. We're also going to need... Let's see, let's see what kind of rail I want to make. Track. I want to make a boarding track, a one-way boarding track. Because those are also powered. You can hit like a redstone signal. The heck are they? Holding track, but what about a one-way? I've used them before. I know they exist. That's the booster track. We're going to need that too, but come on, bro. Damn it. Boarding track. There it is. How come there's no one-way boarding track? One-way track. Holding track. It's not rail. I thought there were a bunch more. Maybe that's like an extra mod, but they added tons more. Yeah, that must be like the extra track mod or some crap that we had in the other mod pack. Alright, well, that'll work. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be up against a block anyway. So let's look at boarding track or holding track. I think it's boarding track that we want. So we need advanced rails. That's the main thing. Wooden rail beds. This is where you need tons of creosote oil. So before I do this, I'm probably going to have to transport that creosote oil over there in the tank, which I'm going to need another set of liquid tesseracts for that. I could just use the one from the lava since it's not a permanent solution and then move it back. I'll probably do that because I don't need the extra ones. But this is gold and standard rails and redstone. So let's get a stack of gold. I don't know. Let's get a half a stack. We can get tons of redstone. Let's get a full stack there. We should be good to go with that. Let me drop this crap off. That's not what I want. I want this. So let's drop this stuff off. You know, having that... Oh, you know what? Let's go get that. Let's go get this. This would probably be good right there. We can put all this junk in there. Alright, then we're going to go get those liquid tesseracts. I think we're going to need to put the iron tank like right here. It won't fit right here. It'll fit right here. But then where are we going to put... Oh, this is what I was afraid of. I guess I could run liquid stuff under here. We're going to need... Oh, we're going to need a carpenter. Oops, wow, sorry about that. Just nudged the mouse. So we're going to need a carpenter. We should probably make rails over here. Because we're going to need, like, let's see. We're going to need iron tank to be here. The coke oven to be here. And then that's going to have to run stuff into the carpenter, which also needs power. This sucks. This really sucks. We're kind of screwed here. I mean, we're not screwed, but I don't have a lot of ways to run that power. It's going to be really not very fun to run that. Half that thing is like a platform. It's like I had about 5 squares of actual land to work with that was generated and, you know, has land all the way down. And then I had to make that platform out about 5 on each side. So not the easiest thing, not the easiest setup in the world to work with there. So let me think here. I didn't actually set this up yet in my head because I forgot about the whole carpenter thing. So that's going to, well, maybe we should put the rolling machine right next to the carpenter because it's also going to have to be turned off. So we might have to move this whole setup. We could have the carpenter right there. Yeah, we could have the carpenter there, the rolling machine here or here. I don't really care. And then one of those power conduits coming up can shut both of them off. Because, see, they're going to have the both, right? When you turn one on, you turn both of them on. But it's not going to really matter because, remember, we're only going to use this very rarely. It's really not going to need track that often. So let's do this. Ooh, that's going to be tough to pick up. how am I going to do this? Oh man. Oh, I'm going to have to do it like this. Oh, okay. So see, that's where that ends. I'm going to have to do this. I should be able to pick it up now without it dropping. There we go. Got lucky, man. Alright. And I don't have any stone, as usual. So let's go get some of that real quick. I hate taking up camera time for this crap, but, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you have to. Usually I like to pre-build stuff. Lets me get more done. Okay. So, I don't care. Let's build some down here. I really want to get these. I don't want to remake these either. There we go. Nice. I probably should just leave those, but you know me, I'm kind of OCD. Okay. So that is good to go. We're good to go here. We're going to leave that one there for a second, and we're going to do this. All right. So I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's how we'll do it. We'll put it right here. All right. Then we're going to do this, and then we're going to put it like here. Okay. So this will go here, and the carpenter is going to go there, and then we'll use these two to turn it on and off. Now remember, you can't use the same square as this guy because he's going to be set to output, and these guys are going to be set to input when they're receiving power. See? So we're going to turn him off. See? Now I can interchange those. If they're in one square, I couldn't do that. So we're going to say one power. Okay, main power. Let's set that up. There we go. We're good. Now we're going to receive only. Double check to make sure it's working. It is not. I wonder if it's because the other one went offline when I did that. I bet you it did. Check again. No. Okay. Pretty sure it's because I broke the connection. Let's go fix it. Let's fix the connection. All right. Yes, go. That looks good. How about no, and then go again. And send only. Private network. I think it was listed as public. Boom. Whoa. A little disoriented there. Okay, so now we're going to say private network. There we go. Now you should be all hooked up. And check it. We are hooked up. We're good to go. So that's going to work for the carpenter too. Let's go get one of those. And actually, I'm going to move all that stuff off camera. You don't really need to see me do that. It takes a while, and it's just going to take up camera time for no reason. I'm going to put the carpenter here. I'm going to put the iron tank here with the creosote oil, and then I'm going to put the other thing here. Whatever the frick it's called. Actually, will that work? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, it won't. I could sink it down into the platform a little bit. Because if I don't, and I put it out here, well, it'll be fine. It'll look better out here anyway. I'm going to put the coke oven here, iron tank there, carpenter there, and we should be ready to rock. So I'll be right back when all that stuff's finished. Hold on. Alright, I'm back, and as you can see, the creosote oil is being transferred, and I also will run this liquiduct over the top there. It's too hard to run a liquiduct in just a one space like this. It kind of creates a feedback loop, so you kind of need two spaces. I borrowed the liquid tesseract from the lava system, and I actually had to create a totally separate iron tank to do this. So it kind of ate up a lot of my iron. I have less than a stack now. I'm going to have to go mining probably again soon before I get the quarry set up. But it is what it is, and you have to do what you have to do. So that thing is pumping out right now. All that creosote. Oh, I think it's done. Nice. Now I will have another tank, so I don't have to do that again. But at least, so there's that, I guess. But I wanted to save all that creosote oil because it's pretty crappy to have to lose it all. So I don't really need to, let's just pick those tesseracts up because I am going to have to put down a carpenter where this thing is sitting probably. So, or yes, I know I will. So it's going to come out right there, right into the carpenter. The problem is, again, it's going to try to hook back to the stupid, oh no, it won't because it doesn't have a valve. So that's cool. So let's go make another carpenter. I don't think I have a carpenter plan, do I? I don't think it's that hard, though. Actually, yeah, I do. Oop, carp, right? Carpenter. Pretty sure I need a carpenter, right? Or is that what this is? Yeah, carpenter. I'm pretty sure that's what I need to create the rail beds. So I think, oh, it's got to be right here. Here we go, sturdy casing, right? Yeah, with bronze and some glass, that's no big deal. There we go. Let's just make this guy. Probably should make. I'm gonna make a recipe for this. I'm starting to use this quite a lot. Let's get more bronze. That's brass. We only have 3 more. We can get some of this though. We have tons and tons and tons of this stuff. So creating more bronze, not really an issue for me. It's totally fine. So here we go. Let's create some more bronze. Probably should make a recipe for this too, because I'll be creating a lot. And that's not it, huh? Positive that was it. Bronze, right? I thought there was a way to make it. There is. There's got to be a way. Maybe it's all tin and like 1 copper. I'm pretty sure it's not, but we'll try it. Yeah, I knew it wasn't that. There is a bronze recipe though, and it's tin and copper. I thought it was just like that. Apparently not. Man, I hate to look stuff up right in the middle of stuff. I thought I've done that before. Bronze forestry. Pretty sure that we're just checking the wiki. Let's just screw this, right? Oh, it's backward. Okay. See, I told you I've done that before. Let's get another plan for that. Also, I'm out of indigo dye. This is it for plans. So I'm going to need to do something to get that again. So we can put that probably here. Let's make, I don't know, 20 more bronze. Alright, so this is just like so and like that. We're probably going to need another one of these for apiaries. I'm sure we're going to make a bunch of those. Again, I'm not sure how many we're going to make, but it's enough that I feel like this is not a bad idea. So, carpenter. Nice. Alright, we don't need the bronze. Okay, so carpenter. We've got that. We've got all the power we're going to need. We have wood. Might not be enough. It does take a lot of wood to make those rail beds. And we can connect the sucker now. So let's do that. We might just spend this whole episode on that. That's probably what we're going to do. And then let's hook it up. Now we're going to also need a lever here. And we're going to have to go like that. There we go. So, filling up with creosote oil. I've got power as well. Let's make rail beds. Pretty sure you have to make them in the carpenter. Let's look up the recipe for that real quick. So if we want a track, right? I thought I had a whole bunch of tracks, but I think that was on the previous try to this. I know I had a whole bunch of... I had encountered a whole bunch of mines down in one of the maps. So I picked up all the tracks and stuff. So I thought... Shaped crafting. Crap, maybe I don't need it. Oh, I can just put slabs in this thing and it'll make them for me. That's right, that's how it works. Alright, so let's make some slabs real fast. Let's just get a bunch. There we go. Slabs are like that. We're going to get a ton of those too. Because we are going to be making lots of rail beds. So let's just go... Oh, wait. Left click it and bam. Ready to rock. Now all we have to do is give the sucker power. And we're off to the races. So... Again, you got to make 4 of these to make a rail bed. This takes a long time. A lot of people don't like that he's kind of increased the complexity of rail beds and how to make tracks and stuff. I kind of agree with that. It is a little more complicated to make them. I guess it's all right. It's not like you can't make them at all or something like that. And I made... Oh, great. I used up almost the rest of my iron. Damn. Well... We do have some steel ingots. Let's try to make some rails. We'll just use these. That'll give 16, right? Okay. Oh, I need... Oh, there it goes. Okay. It sits there for a sec. So I got 16 rails. That's going to make me 6 rails per, 16 tracks per, but I also need to make some advanced rails, and that is going to be gold. Where did I put that stuff anyway? I thought I had a chest for that. It's gone. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my my miner's bag. Bet you dollars to donuts. I don't even know what that means, but whatever. There you go. So the iron's gone though. That's interesting. Lost a whole bunch of tin. Must have fell off the side. All right, so let's do that. Let's put this down. That looks good. Okay. We don't need this. Alright, so we need this, we need iron, and we need some of these rails, because we're going to make advanced rails. Probably only need one stack of them to get us going, so let's not get too carried away with this thing. This is, I'm sure, wrong, but I'll get it right in a second. And in fact, I'm pretty sure it's this. Right? So that gets us 8 advanced rails. That's going to be enough to get us... we actually need, I think, 2 sets of these, because we're going to need... Go. What are you waiting for? Hit it, man. Click to craft. Okay, unless you put more in there, then it does it by itself. I didn't know that. Let's make one more set. We're going to need more, I think, for the... That's the boarding track, right? Or the holding track. Needs advanced rails. Let's look with the booster. Okay, that also needs advanced rails. So we need a set of booster tracks as well to get us around so we don't have to do any weird crap. And how are we doing on these? 14, that's probably good enough. When we get to 16, we'll have plenty. So we're getting plenty of creosote oil, and I got this thing running with another stack of coal, so we can just keep this thing filling up for us. And really glad that I started that early. So now we don't need this anymore. We have everything we need to start crafting. Let's craft up some rails. Well, first you have to craft up the and for now, I'm not going to make plans for these just because I don't feel like it. I'm being lazy. Let's do something like this. Let's make... Oh, that makes 32 tracks. So maybe not as bad as it used to be. I thought that only made 16 before. We're also going to need one set of boarding track. That's... Okay, a pressure plate and wooden rail beds at the bottom. So let's make pressure plate. Yes, I do. Sweet. Let's get all this crap out of there. So pressure plate, and let's keep these. Oh yeah, goes like this. Rail bed and some redstone. 16 of those, and then we're also going to need some booster track. We might need more booster track than this because I know we're going to have an uphill area, but for now this will do. I don't want to put too many in there just because I don't know how many we're going to need. I don't want to use up all of our advanced rails. So what is that? Oh, on the bottom. Boom. Now we're set. Now we're ready to rock. We will not have a place to actually hook up our button yet. I think we can put it right there, but I'm going to have to run some redstone. So... I usually like to do about 10 between booster tracks on regular. I know it can be probably more, but I like to get up to speed. Now, that won't turn a corner. That's interesting to know. Also, let's put a couple boosters like right off the bat so we can get going really good. There we go. And usually when you click that, it'll activate all about up to 4 away, so we're good there. So how many is that now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It is getting dark. We do need to go. Well, we're going home anyway, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, I do think that mobs can spawn on track. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I hope they can't, but I'm pretty sure they can. And we're out of rails already. We're going to need another set. So anyway, I'm going to lay this in. We're pretty much over the time here. Well, I might as well just finish this up real fast. We're going to need more rails. Do we have enough iron to do it? We don't. I'm going to have to get more iron. Let's get some more rail beds going at least. Let's just make whatever this will make. There we go. That should be enough, right? That should get us 20 more anyway. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm just going to build the rest of this track. It's really not rocket science. But I'll show it to you next time we come back to another episode. I think next episode we'll probably be working on the quarry and where to set up the... Well, I don't know. See, last time I did the quarry and I didn't have a sorting system yet. Also, I did tell you some misinformation. This mod pack does have applied energistics, so it does have that storage system. So since I need that quarry so bad as far as getting tons of iron and stuff, what I'm going to probably do is set up that quarry and then just have it randomly sort into, you know, a few diamond chests or something like that, and I'll sort it all out later. That's what I did last season. It worked all right. That gave me some time to set up my sorting system, but also have all the required materials for that sorting system and not have to go mining 50 times more just to get the required stuff that I need. So let me know what you think about this whole thing. I think it's pretty awesome. I'm going to have to put some kind of lighting system up there probably because mobs might spawn. I don't really know how that's going to work. They're definitely going to spawn on top of that tank. Let me know what you think. Tell me what I need. What do you think I need for these to prevent mobs spawning in here? I'll probably need to put some lights. I do want to put some Railcraft, or some red power lights like I had last time, replace these torches. That look kind of cool. But this is a pretty decent little setup here. I got everything I need to make rails, and then I'll probably be automating that in the far future once I get all my other systems set up. So again, this is nethervvoid signing off. Got a little bit of work to clean up and finish off what I'm doing to connect that Railcraft area. I'll be connecting the magic area as well and a couple other areas via those rails. That will be pretty sweet. I won't have to run anywhere anymore. So again, signing off. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, are these full? Not quite. Just about though. That is awesome. What's this one doing? Oh, I left the Railcraft piece on. See? Gotta remember not to do that, dude. It's always sucking a little energy. Is this thing done? It is not. Anyway, again, I will be back. I'll see you guys next time.